Infested is a French horror film that recently came out in the UK. It's available on Shudder as a Shudder exclusive. It is about a group of people who live in a French housing block, like a tower block in the UK. Although it's because it's French, it looks a lot nicer. Exterior, well, the exterior is anyway, than a British tower block. You'll see when you watch the film. It's got this like nice circular design to it that looks nice. But ultimately, it's low rent living, and you know they're making ends meet. One guy has got like a side hustle of selling trainers. Other people think he's a drug dealer just because of how he dresses and how he sort of acts and who he hangs around with, but he's not. He's just trying. Him and his sister are just trying to make things work. They got their group of friends and all the other people who live in the block of flats, and it feels very much in the vein of the setup for Attack the Block, if you've ever seen that film, where aliens land and they have to defend their tower block from aliens. However, in this, the main character has got a liking for insects and spiders and sort of exotic creatures like that. He buys a spider from a black market shop. It escapes and then breeds in the building at an astonishing rate. This spider is deadly, and quickly the spiders grow to a massive size due to their diet and environment. There's no toxic waste spills or anything like that causing them to grow, but they get pretty bloody big. And they take over the tower block and they've got to get out of it. The police or the government are aware of this and trap them in the block, and that's where your action comes from. The creepiness of the spiders, the interactions of the people who are trapped there. What are they going to do? What would you do to get out of there? And there's some good set pieces in it, some action scenes. There's a good bit towards the end where they're trying to get out via the car park and they've got the police trying to stop them, kill the spiders, things like that. They've got tensiony bit leading up to that where they're trying to get through a corridor that's been infested by these spiders. Infested, said the name of the film. And the lead up to all of this is good as well. You get lots of good characterization. You don't feel that it's just a cheap B movie as far as the writing goes. You don't have to go, bought a spider, it's escaped, oh no. You feel that these characters are real people and they got real problems, and you feel invested in people getting out alive. And without spoiling who gets out and things like that, they don't just kill everyone. It's not a kill everyone film. People get out that you may or may not expect to get out. People do die, but people do live. And I quite like that about it, that whilst you feel everyone's potentially up to die, you don't get the cop out of them just having a final girl or final boy that gets out. You get something a bit different, particularly right down to the last minute as well. 100% worth watching if you've got Shudder, because unfortunately for Shudder, especially in the UK, if you're not watching it with a VPN or anything, you get the odd good thing come through once in a while, but there is a lot of trash on there as well. But that's a different video. Is Shudder good or not? But I would certainly say this is one of the better ones to watch on there, and I found it good Saturday evening entertainment to watch. And I would recommend that if you like horror films, if you like films like Arachnophobia, obviously, if you like Attack the Block, and if you just like the sort of creature feature B movies, this is worth watching as well. It takes about 40 minutes or so to get into the creature action, I suppose, but the time leading up to that is not wasted. That's I don't think it was anyway. I think it was well invested, the time leading up to that. Let me know what you think. Did you watch it? I think it's been quite popular amongst people that like these kind of films, but that might just be me because I'm looking for sort of confirmation bias, aren't I? So please let me know what you thought of it, and thanks for watching.